big meeting tonight. What do you think we got accomplished tonight?
A couple of good things, man. The BB&T, it's a good one. We had a good community meeting. Got to hear from the citizens on the Clearview sale, and overall it was just a good meeting. Yeah.
Let me ask you, looking into the reversion study again, people concerned about that. Tell me what's up with that.
It was a conversation that didn't mean to go anywhere. We were talking about ways to improve perception, transparency, how we answer questions to the negativity about whether it's revenue or anything. I started talking about studies that we should do. I mentioned a compensation study. And one of the studies that we've had done in the past, environmental study, was done by a college. Another college, I don't remember which one it was, mentioned doing something on consolidation. We didn't take them up on it. But I said, hey, I would be in favor of doing a consolidation conversion study if we can get one done through a college for free. Why I would be in favor of that? Because if I have data in front of me that says one way or the other, I can speak to it. Everybody's speaking from their opinions and how they feel things. Yeah, we had one several years ago, but we're going in a whole new direction now. I think the city's growing. I think we're doing well. And I say that if we had data from a study like that to back that up with outside of just looking at our budget, I think a lot of citizens would be at ease and they would see the transparency in what we're trying to do. So it wasn't like I'm calling for a reversion or a study, anything like that. It was just a conversation with me and Henry County Enterprise, and I was going through a list of things that I'm in favor of the studies. So that's the basis of it.
A lot of talk right now. We're getting calls in. Yul Harris, sarcastic man. They're concerned about trips out of town, San Francisco, Philadelphia, even Chicago. We've heard all this thing, like $80,000 worth of expenses.
Well, there's a budget. There's a budget for training, and that budget is set out for council has a budget for training. Also, staff members have a budget for training. So if it's I don't know how much it is. I haven't looked at it, but if it's whatever the amount is, I don't know if it's a total amount or individually. But I've been to 3 trainings myself. So other council members.
Which was it, San Francisco or Philadelphia?
San Francisco. No, I would have liked to go. Yeah, I would like to go, but no, I didn't get to go.
The investigation. I mean, the investigation. That's what everybody's talking about. The big headlines everywhere. How's that going?
So I had some health concerns last week. I didn't get to meet with the attorneys like I was supposed to. I did talk with them immediately after I made the comments, and they asked for me to give them a scope of what the investigation looked like so that they can give me the recommendations. So I missed the meeting, but I do have one scheduled, and I will talk with them, present the scope. The press? Yeah, I want it to be transparent. And the whole the whole understanding of what this investigation is about, right? There's been claims of corruption, money being stolen, money being misappropriated or illegally spent. There's a lot of question about the legality and the processes and things that we do, and this is across the board. So I'm saying if I'm being accused of anything, investigate me, but let's investigate everybody and everything that goes along with it.
Some questions ask if you can actually call for that investigation.
So what I'm calling for, and if you listen, what I asked the city manager to do is talk to our attorneys and get guidance on how that goes. It would still have to come back to a council if we're going to spend money on an outside, because we're asking for an outside independent agency to come in and do this. It would still have to come back before council, but I'm calling for this because I'm saying, hey, I want to be transparent. I want to, if there's something going on, let's get to the bottom of it, but let's investigate everybody and everything. Let's turn over all stones. Let's not just pick and point of who we want to follow up on and stuff. So let's do it across the board.
All right, well, keep us up to date.
Did I answer all your questions today?
I think you did. Good job.